The sun is shining, tailgates are humming, and we're getting set for another terrific college football matchup. Glad to have you with us from Springfield, Missouri, Plaster Stadium, home to the Missouri State Bears. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Florida International Panthers, taking on a team from Conference USA, the Missouri State Bears. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Panthers' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Bears offense will go on the attack first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Got a man. It's Robinson. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
They'll give it to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Clark wants to throw. Hauls it in. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
All right, I know it's early, but it's just one drive, right? You got to put this behind you. It isn't how you wanted to open up. It isn't how you wanted to start. This offense has got to go to the sidelines, get with the coach, settle down, and figure out the game plan for the rest of the game.
Snagged in the middle. It's McNeil. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. The play will stand. To the air on first down. Throws to the tight end. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. So now it's 2nd and long. The give to the single back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Jenkins. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. FIU pushing tempo.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. This time he's got his man. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They'll leave it with him. Sweet cut there. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida International. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. He gets a block. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. Clark to fire. Here's the pressure. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
And the Bears with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Sends it back in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And wings it incomplete. I wonder how much fun this is for him. The head coach trying to take down the old alma mater across the way.
Yeah, I think these are always mixed emotions and how you feel about this, playing your old squad. Like it's something about it, I'm sure, that's nostalgic, and all the memories probably come flooding back. But there's also a competitive element, Palmer, that you want to beat this squad. Like this is the next team in your way for you accomplishing your goals and dreams.
Yeah, he's probably experiencing the emotional spectrum coming into this game, but make no mistake about it, he has to separate himself from his past allegiances and understand he's the home team. He wants this crowd to get in this football game. He just gave a rousing speech to his guys in the locker room before taking the field. He wants to win this game versus his alma mater.
FIU pushing tempo. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Payne. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
When offenses get 1st downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Jenkins. Quickly out to the tight end. He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. FIU will line up to punt. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Making side adjustments here. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Johnson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Caught in the backfield. It's Green. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The Bears will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Now on the return. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. So guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Panthers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Has to get there to move the stick.
And this is the part of the field where it starts to be even more clear, right? I'm not backed up in my own territory. I'm getting towards midfield. 4th and inches. I can't get inches. I like my offense. I like their aggressiveness. And I like the way they went and got the 1st down.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. Almost had the completion. Just missed it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. To the air, it's Jenkins. Here's a heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. FIU will line up to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. He might want another play. Here's the handoff. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
And the Bears will punt this one away. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. The Florida International offense is back on the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. Halfway there on 1st down. It's 2nd and 5. Movement on the offense, and they'll lose 5 yards on the penalty.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. It's a reverse. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. Offense breaks the huddle on third down. Motion from the back. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's fourth down. FIU will line up to punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Let's see what he can do with it. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. From the shotgun, the inside give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
The Bears line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. The Panthers are in the hurry-up.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against the different defense.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking down the middle. Got his man downfield. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the 1st down.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Panthers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Catch in the middle, it's Payne. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The Panthers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Gets the back moving. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Using the quick game. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. And the Panthers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Timeout called by the defense is their 1st of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Play number 11 on this drive. The defense has yielded ground, but they're trying to get a stop. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
All right, defense, nice job early in the game, playing well with your backs against the wall. Job's not over yet, though. This is an offense that has shown that they go for it on fourth down, especially during these situations.
They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Middle Tennessee is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up by 28 over Jacksonville State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Clark wants to throw. He's got him.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown him 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. And that third down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up. And the Bears decide to punt it away. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Wants to return it. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Runs through the tackle. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. They'll go to the ground. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. My, oh my, 41 yards rushing already. You want to talk about establishing the running game. They're doing that in the season opener. Makes the grab. It's Perry. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. FIU will line up to punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And that is just about a perfect punt as he pins them deep inside the 10-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This drive will start at the 6-yard line. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Clark to fire. Got him downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
That's got to feel really good for this quarterback. It's early in the game, so these 3rd downs are big. You're trying to get your offense into a rhythm and a flow. Nice job reading the defense. A beautiful pass.
The Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Just keep slinging it. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. And the pass interference penalty is costly, wiping out the turnover. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete.
And frankly, that's a completion. It's not going to make the end of season highlight reel, but in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
Catch in the middle. It's Robinson. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Oh, look out to the right. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Bears.
And these slants are so hard to defend when the ball's thrown like that. The receiver catches it, and he's catching it going so fast, and you can tell the defense couldn't quite get the right angles, and he does the rest, uses his speed, gets all the way to the end zone.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. A very short pickup there, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Looking for a man, it's Jenkins. Finds his back in the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. FIU pushing tempo. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. FIU will line up to punt. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. So here comes the Bear offense. They marched to the end zone the last time they had it, do it again, and they'll be on top.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They go right back to him. Turning it on. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab on the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. And the Bears come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Got it in the middle, it's Robinson. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. About about to have the ninth snap on this drive. You don't want to settle for a field goal. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Pocket breaking down. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. They'll send out the kicker here. And this one shouldn't be too taxing, a 23-yard try. Smashes in between the uprights. And after the 3-spot guys, we're all tied up.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Florida International offense is back on the field. The give out of the gun. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. That gives him 54 yards rushing in this first half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener. Grab behind the line. It's Perry.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. This defense is there again. They keep feeding the back, and he finds no success at all. Dropping back, it's Jenkins. Pressure coming. Caught close to the marker, it's McNeil. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Looking to the big tight end. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. The Panthers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Perry. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40. This dude is putting in work out of the slot, and he is just wearing out this defense.
Man, you see it, Reese, in football. These slot guys are so quick, so athletic. You back them up off the football so you can't get hands on them, and you just find ways to continue to get him the football. He's making plays, so I'm going to continue to throw it his way.
Quarterback on the keeper. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
FIU will line up to punt. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. And you just won't see a more effective punt than that, out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. Leaves it with the back. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Running behind that left side. That hole closed quickly. He'll get 1 out to the 6. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Clark wants to throw. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Bears will call on their punt team. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. FIU pushing tempo. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. unloads it left. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the first down. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
FIU will line up to punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And no shot at a return here as the punt goes out of bounds. So here comes the Missouri State offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. They'll try the right side. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Clark to fire. Rushes on him. Fires to the big fella. Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the first down. And the Bears will line up to punt it away. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Out of the chute. Quick toss to the right. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds, a yard short at the 49. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on second down. Try and play action. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to go up top. Under fire. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. These offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Got it in the middle, it's Perry. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. FIU will line up to punt. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Clark wants to throw. Got his man. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Now the play fake. Grabbed in the middle. It's Robinson. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Caught in the backfield. It's Robinson. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Johnson. Stopped just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Johnson. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. Quick strike complete. There he goes. Picks up enough to get them first and 10 from the 11. The Bears are threatening in the red zone. Off play action on first down. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Missouri State.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Akron rolled to victory today in a game where they not only capitalized on opportunities, they created them. And that's the way this coach wants them to play every week. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. The give to the back. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. FIU pushing tempo. The play action fake. Quickly to the tight end. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again.
With you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go faster, seeing it here.
He's got 69 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Back to throw, it's Jenkins. He's got his man. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. FIU set up with another first down.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. If you're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Panthers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
So here comes the Missouri State offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David.
He's got it inside the 30. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
You know, there's a lot of communication when it comes to defenses. Like, you have to talk, have to understand if somebody does this, I have to do this. I have to pass off wide receivers. Apparently, the communication was busted.
And the Bears trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Clark to fire. He's going for the goal line. And they will score. Touchdown, Missouri State.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do. And they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Caught over the middle. It's Perry. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket, threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. FIU will line up to punt. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They're testing the right side here. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Bears can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll keep it on the ground. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Clark wants to throw. Unloads to the right. It's caught downfield. He'll work his way down to the 28.
Man, this quarterback is having a 1st half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for me.
And the Bears will have it 1st and 10. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the 1st down. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Looking to fire. He'll take a shot. And his throw is incomplete. The Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. And he had plenty of leg and kept it just straight enough to use that right upright to get it through. And now the lead is even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. To throw, it's Jenkins. Here comes the heat. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game, are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Snags it down the right side. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to throw on 1st down. The quick out. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Looking downfield on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Perry.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
And the Panthers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And that touchdown is so big for this offense, right? Because here at the end of the half, you're just trying to find positives you can build upon in the second half. And right when it was looking like this game was starting to get away from them, they're able to execute, score, and that's going to help their confidence.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the microscope. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and that's where this offense will go to work. The Florida International offense is back on the field. Catch in the middle, it's McNeil. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's McNeil. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Rides the back on the option, the give.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Looking to pass, it's Jenkins. Got it in the middle, it's Perry. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Gonna run it. It's Owens. They make the stop inside the 25, working closer to that red zone, a gain of 6. Line of scrimmage will be the 24. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Panthers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. They get to him as he throws. Grabbed over the middle. It's McNeil. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Panthers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. To the air on first down. He's got it on the run. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Rides the back and leaves it. It's a fumble. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. On third and short, they'll ride the running back here. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Trailing by multiple possessions in the third and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on fourth down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Looking for space. It's Green. That's a way to get some breathing room. He's got 5 out to the 9-yard line. And the Bears with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Might as well stick with him. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll run it from the gun. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. Now looking for that first down on third and short from the 26. Clark to fire. Got a man. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Gives it on the option. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The sure hands, it's Johnson. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
No gain on the play. Number 4 on to kick it away.
Punt is on its way. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Fires to the tight end. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
That's caught. It's Perry. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to pass on second down. Got it in the middle. It's McNeil. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Panthers racing to the line in the hurry-up. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Picks up the first down. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quickly complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll run play action. Just a short pass to the tight end. He stepped out of bounds after a huge play, but hang on just a second. Defense might get bailed out here by a flag. They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. That's reeled in. It's Stone. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
This poor quarterback has been running for his life. He has never been able to get his feet set, stare downfield, and try and pick this defense apart because he's constantly throwing with pressure in his face.
FIU will line up to punt. They'll look to pin him deep. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. The give to the back. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Gives it on the option. Oh, he's got some space. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. Give him 105 yards on the ground, and that will put him over 100, and what a way to start the season.
Yeah, it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Clark wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Kick is in the air. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds his tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The Panthers headed quickly to the line. Off the play fake. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times, in great position, you see them there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception. So here comes the Bear offense. After
After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs and I'm in score.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he drops to throw. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Another sack. This quarterback group, not this quarterback, this one, because you're already on quarterback number 2, taking a lot of hits today. Got to keep these guys upright, got to protect them. This offensive line has to do a better job.
The Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
With the catch, it's McNeil. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. FIU will line up to punt.
On to punt it away.
He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. So here comes the Missouri State offense. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the tailback. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. And the Bears are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. Looking for room, it's Green. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. The Bears are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. Didn't get anything done. 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Caught behind the line. It's Payne. Oh, that is a nice move to get the ball out to the 36. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Panthers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He'll keep it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Scanning the field, it's Jenkins. Fires to the big fella. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. FIU will line up to punt.
Brings up 4th down.
Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. So here comes the Missouri State offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bears can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun, running back on the move. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. And the Bears are on the move. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Offense gets set for 2nd down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Bears kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Makes it past the marker. He stops him at the 31, but not before he picks up 10 yards on the play. On the run, it's Green. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bears back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. In the red area, it's Joyner. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Hit a speed bump on that last play. Now work to do on 2nd and 15. Makes the catch. It's Johnson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. He gets it all the way down to the 13-yard line, still short of first down yardage. And now on 4th down, do they kick the chip shot field goal or go for it? Absolutely perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. James Madison went scorched earth in a double-digit win that might have been worse had they not sat the starters there in that 4th quarter. Total destruction by the Dukes. All that speculation all week, and now we know. Something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. To the ground with the back. They get him down, but it's past the sticks, and it's a first down for FIU. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Fires to the big fella. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
So now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Back to throw, it's Jenkins. Got his man. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. FIU pushing tempo.
And because the receiver was able to drive back to the QB on that curl route against man coverage, he was able to create a little bit of...
He'll take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They'll send the back in motion. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Grabbed in the middle. It's Perry. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They'll try to power their way ahead. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Perry. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Panthers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Now from inside the red zone. Caught over the middle. It's Stone. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Leaves it with the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass, it's Jenkins. Buys a little time with his feet. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. Looking to throw. Going for 6. Touchdown, FIU. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. Well, if the momentum hadn't shifted before, it certainly has now.
It has, and now you got some game pressure, right? That's beautiful. Now the defense comes out, get you a stop, get aggressive, but the offense a little bit of pressure now because they know if the ball goes back to the other side, they could lose this ball game.
Getting set for the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he's going to try to return this one. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Oh, they're after him. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
I'd be worried right now if I were this head coach. I've already had my starting quarterback knocked out of the game. I'm watching my backup quarterback now get ragdolled around as well. What can we do to protect him and give ourselves a chance to win this game?
The Bears now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on second down. With the catch, it's Robinson. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Dude, you're in such a great position. You got the lead. Clock's winding down. I got to put some drives together. The last thing I can do is give the ball back to the other team. Horrible fumble. Big-time costly mistake.
The Florida International offense is back on the field. Looking to throw, it's Jenkins. Bringing the heat. Bought a little time, lets it go. He's got the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Second down, they'll go to the air. Out of the backfield, he's open. Now the connection takes it to the 11. FIU pushing tempo. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. From the gun, give on the inside. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
Under fire. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Man, this poor quarterback, he's got no time. You got to protect your quarterback. You got to find different ways to do it. Sometimes it's not working with 4 wide receivers. Maybe you bring in a couple tight ends, go max protection, more guys blocking, less guys in routes, but you got to find something to have success.
So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Never a doubt. The lead is down to a field goal.
And that's massive. All the pressure on your defense now. You've made the field goal. You've got to get the ball back. You need one more kick. That's what you need. And so the defense has to be ready to take the field right now, play with intensity, play with energy, and get it back to the offense quickly.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The run to the left. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Trying play action. Here's the pressure. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. He'll set up to throw. Here's a heat. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
Offense, you got to do a better job. There's got to be more sense of urgency protecting your backup quarterback. You've already lost your starter due to injury. Now that the backup's in, you know you're going to have to hold on for just that split second longer, and they weren't able to do it there.
And the Bears will punt it away on 4th down. He'll try to really get into this one. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Pulls it and fires to the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. FIU pushing tempo.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look,
Breaks into the open. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. FIU set up with another first down. Power football with the run. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They get to the line quickly. Looking for a man. It's Jenkins. Flips it out on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And it slips just inside that right upright. And guys, we are deadlocked here in the final period.
man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So here comes the Bear offense. The give on the option. Breaks the tackle. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. Now the play fake. Pocket breaking down. Blasted as he lets it go. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Big-time players make big-time plays in big-time games. It's the 4th quarter. It's a tie ball game. You need a stop. What an unbelievable job forcing the interception, creating offensive opportunity for your offense to go out and win this ball game.
Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Jenkins. Pressure coming. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
3rd and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field. We're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So here comes the Missouri State offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think he can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. The Bears are flying down the field. Might as well give it to him again. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. And the Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Looking to throw on 3rd. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Punt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. The Florida International offense is back on the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Rushes on him. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. FIU will line up to punt. He's got it. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll try the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking deep down the right side. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. He'll pull it on the read, finding open areas. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Panthers come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Got his man quickly. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. FIU will line up to punt. They'll look to pin him deep.
All right, fans, let's make some noise. It's 4th down.
And the returner goes down. So here comes the Missouri State offense. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jeff? Turning it on! Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10. Spins away from the defense. Runs it all the way down to the 8-yard line before he's forced out of bounds. It'll be 1st and goal.
And how about the big play by this running back? Nice job running with the football. Good balance, seeing where he needed to go with the football. Finishing the run, he gets knocked out of bounds. But how about this offense set up now on 1st and goal?
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Under fire. He wants it all. Touchdown, Missouri State. They move on top here in the 4th.
And the timing had to be perfect. Down here this close to the red zone, the windows to throw into are so small, but the quarterback, his receiver, on the same page. And with that touchdown catch, they now take the lead.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Middle Tennessee is just getting blown off the field right now. And at this rate, I'm not sure this won't get worse. They're trailing by 21 to Jacksonville State. That's where things stand right now. And, of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Panthers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Looking downfield, it's Jenkins. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Finds a man on the left. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
Offense now in the red zone.
He's looking to pass. Here comes the heat. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The play action fake. Oh, they're after him. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. Looking to throw again. Bringing the heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And every time he gets brought down, everybody kind of gasps for a second because you're already on quarterback number 2, and you got to protect him. You got to keep him upright and the least amount of hits as possible because you definitely don't want to go to QB number 3.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. He splits the uprights. That gives him now a 7-point lead here in the final period.
And And that was an important kick here in the fourth quarter, man. You want to take that touchdown lead, make them have to go the length of the field and score a TD. Nice execution by this offense. Nice job trusting your kicker.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. They'll run it. Find some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Running back searching for a hole. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. FIU pushing tempo. Back to throw, it's Jenkins. Gets it out fast. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Off play action. Fires to the right. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Trying to take it back. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And that is a backbreaker. It's 4th down, though. Listen, you got to throw the football. You got to try to make a play. But the defense came up big in a big moment.
Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
And oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't.
And it's caught! Touchdown, Bears!
And both sides of the ball late in the football game coming together. Defense forces the turnover. Offense punches it in. 2-possession lead in this fourth quarter.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be knocked down. Around 2 minutes to go, and this offense has a lot of field in front of them if they want to get into scoring position. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. To the air, it's Jenkins. That's caught. It's Clemens. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Trying to make magic with his feet. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. The give as they work on that clock. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Give to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Complete to the left. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. You work all offseason for that, the chance to take a knee and punctuate an opening victory to this season. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.